In today's video, I'm rebuilding the Buffalo Sabres, the hottest team in the NHL. The Buffalo Sabres have not made the playoffs for 17, I don't even know how many years. It says our goaltending is an E, but Alex Lyon has been playing incredible. UPL has been playing incredible. Devin Levi is not even needed anymore, and Colton Ellis, that lower than Levi is crazy. Our defense is our strong suit. A+ Rasmus Dahlin, A+ Bowen Byram, Owen Power, Matt Samuelsson, Matthias Samuelsson, Michael Kesselring. This team is amazing. This may be the best blue line in the league outside of the Colorado Avalanche, and we also have Radim Murtka in the system. We could have 6 incredible blue liners. Forward core, however, they say is an E. We do have a star in Tage Thompson. A guy needs an extension in Tuck. Josh Doan signed a massive extension. We have Zach Benson, Yuri Kulik as the young core. We have some great players right now. Konsta Helenius coming up. We have some studs on the forward core. The Buffalo Sabres are playing incredible in real life. Now, will this translate to NHL 26? I'm not sure. And we have to re-sign some big players, and we only have 3.9 mil. Seemed like the most pointless move, but Justin Danforth is in the AHL, so, he can go to a different team and play somewhere else. Here are the lines to start this season. Thompson, Doan, Kulich, Tuck, and Benson to try and lower their price. I know it's a bit scummy, but, this forward core is pretty good on defense. We're running exactly what the Sabres are basically running in real life. Now, Kesselring hasn't played a lot, so I don't really know where he's going to play. But as of right now, this is the top 4. And then in net, we're going with Lyon and Luukkonen. So let's see what the Buffalo Sabres do. And I forgot, Lindy Ruff is our coach. Will this be the case forever? I'm not too sure. He's a physical kind of coach. Doesn't really fit with any of our players. He is a teacher, though, so he will grow everybody. But after these 2 years, I'm not sure. Let's see if this team can make the playoffs. Honestly, in the video game, I don't really think they will. But you never know. Just like real life, they could surprise everybody. At January 1st, and the Buffalo Sabres are 8th in goals, 14th against. We have been playing well, but unfortunately our record isn't really showing it. Kind of the opposite of the Sabres in real life. Damn, Josh Norris has 42 points. That is crazy. Tage only has 28. Is that second line just going crazy? Tuck's not even going that crazy. I don't know what's happening, but we're going to stick with it, I guess. Kind of knew this team wasn't going to be as good as they are in real life, but let's figure out the problems here. Okay, that first line's got to change. The bottom 6 has to change. Basically, everything on this team has to change except for that second line. Oh my goodness. We're going to trade Jason Zucker and Jordan Greenway, 2 guys who aren't playing well for us, making a lot of money for a second-round pick from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Low-key weird how we were able to get more for Zach Jones than we are for Connor Timmins. But, shout out EA Sports, I guess. Okay, Alex Tuck. 9.5 times 7. I don't think we're going to get this. I'd say 9.75 times 7. That is a lot of our cap space. However, the cap is jumping in the offseason and we can make moves at the draft. One thing I will say about this team, we only have snipers and 2-way forwards except for Benson and I guess Beck Malenstein. So we do need to fix that. Rosen and Kozak are in on defense. Jacob Bryson's in, so we didn't really lose too much. Will say at the draft, if a team needs a goalie, we could look into moving either Luukkonen, Levi. We have Colton Ellis here. Georgiev, we can just get him off the team. We don't even need to do that. I don't know how I forgot about this, but Alex Tuck, welcome to the squad. So players do sign in Buffalo, so now we just need to sign Benson Kesselring in the summer. Wait, what? We made the playoffs? What? I swear we had a losing record. Am I tripping? Yo, flashback 20 or skip back 20 seconds. I swear we had a losing record, but the Buffalo Sabres have done it. How did that happen? What happened here in Buffalo? Oh my goodness. Norris 77 points. I forgot to change the first line and it still worked. With Tyler Kozak, 6 goals plus 7, extension right there. Zach Benson, 56, Kulik, 52. Isaac Rosen, 9 points plus 8, extended right there. Alex Tuck, 73 plus 30. Doan had 60. Oh my goodness. Jacob Bryson +4 extended. All these guys are locked in. Damn, there was a lot of goals this year. 62, 65, 62, 64, 60 goal scores. Adam Fox had 100 points on the blue line. What a season for the Sabres, though. Are we serious? Oh, the Sam Reinhart, Devin Levi. I mean, Devin Levi's not even on the team. Revenge series. But, man, we have the Panthers in round 1. I mean, this is basically a guaranteed L, but for teams like Buffalo, it is so worth it. Yuri Kulich scores the first goal. He was probably like 2 years old when the Buffalo Sabres last made the playoffs. McLeod scores, but Florida dominates us. We actually did get a win there, but we did lose 3 games, so now we are backs against the wall here. Game 5, come on boys, let's go. Yuri Kulich scores. 5-1 Buffalo. We spank Gary Bettman. Hey, yo. Hey, nobody expected it from us, but we have not won a home playoff game this this run, so let's win it. Okay, I talked all that smack just to get eliminated. We are out in round 1, but that's okay. Tage Thompson showed up. Ryan McLeod showed up. I mean, the boys were buzzing. I really like how we played this year. We finally got that monkey off our back. We are going to be even better next year. The Chicago Blackhawks have won the Year 1 Cup. Who could have seen that one coming? That is crazy. We do not have a lottery pick for the first time in like 15 years. How did the Chicago Blackhawks beat the Florida? Oh my god, if we just won that first round series, we would have been Stanley Cup champions. That is okay though, I guess. We have pick 18 in this year's draft. Our forward core has gone up to a C. Zach Benson's up to an 86. Maybe we should have signed him before, but that's okay. On defense, Dahlin is up to a 94 overall. Let's go. And in net, I mean, Devin Levi's up to an 82, so I think our first move is going to be trading away Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. I think a third and a fourth. Wait, we don't want to give him to Florida. I don't know what to do here. Okay, we'll take 69. Hey, yo, we'll take this trade from the Red Wings. That clears up 4 more mil. We have like 27 million cap space. That should be good. Well, there was some really good picks, but yo, what the? Why did these 4 guys drop all the way, and why did I not just sim pick by pick or check the draft class at all? We could have got a legendary player. I could have swore I set the draft class to like medium or whatever, but I have to recheck that, make sure I didn't accidentally screw everything up. But now, who do we take? We can get a first and a second for pick 18. Moving down a little bit, we'll trade the Nashville Predators 4th round pick, and we have got a first and a second. Here we go. We have pick 26, but there's a gem in this draft. Vladislav Andranov. He is oh my, this is Josh Norris 2.0. Elite medium goalie, 47 overall from Russia, Yaskin. That dude could be an absolute stud if he makes it in time. That was one of the drafts where I just kind of like picked players. I didn't really scout who was ahead, and that was what ended up being one of my most successful drafts. Benson is going to get a 7 by 7. Hopefully he says yes to that. I think he should. And then Michael Kesselring wants 5 times 6. I feel like we can do something like this. Accepts our offer. Michael Kesselring accepts our offer. So we have the rest of the 4 guys. They're probably all going to get re-signed because they all played, you know, a pretty decent role. Signed 2 extensions. We did not sign a single free agent. Yuri Kulich, 6.1 mil until the 2032 season. And then Bowen Byram signs for 5.75 until 2030. Offered Devin Levi 4.75 with our money. Hopefully he accepts that. And that's only a 1-year extension, unfortunately, but we'll go from there, I guess. Season 2, it is the same top 6. Ryan McLeod's up to an 86. We have Andranov here. We have a good 4th line on defense. Is the exact same D-core. We have Devin Levi now in net. So we got marginally better, but that's okay. We're going to do, I'm not too sure. I don't think we're in championship status, but our goal is to make the playoffs. That's what I like to hear. And we need to figure out what's happening right now. We have a losing record. Every single player is a minus. That means we need to switch up the lines. Oh my goodness. Everyone is a minus. Is it our goaltending? I think it is. First line, we're going top heavy. Do we move McLeod up? No, I don't think so. Here, what do? We move Rosen up. Gives a -2. That's okay. We play Andranov at center so he can get his reps. And then on defense, Power and Byram, they need to be on the top, or Dahlin. Okay, we're going to switch sides with them. And we're going to move Kesselring up, put him here, and this is how we're going to run for now. Let's see what we can do. Andranov is a pure goal scorer. Oh my goodness, this dude could ruin the league. Ryan McLeod has 1 goal the entire year. Ryan McLeod, I didn't really have that on my bingo card, but maybe we got to. Rosen, 11. Okay, Rosen's not been great. Jack Quinn in a contract year has not been great. Only 3 goals. I'm starting to see some... What is that glitch, bro? Okay, this is getting ridiculous. If this doesn't get accepted with the 3rd or the Maple Leaf 2nd, I'm going to call it a day on Jordan Kyrou. I have literally tried this for like 10 minutes. Yeah, we're not getting him. I thought this trade would be perfect, man. I've literally tried for so long. It's okay. We'll move on to a different team, I guess. Maybe if we enter the trade deadline, there might be something we're looking for. I mean, I thought Jordan Kyrou would be a nice piece. I don't really want to trade for Barbashev again, so maybe we just make no moves at this deadline, which seems a little weird. Damn, bro, we missed the playoffs by 1 point. Look at this, bro. Oh, we tied them, but we couldn't squeak in. I just thought we were in for the whole year, and then somehow we just lost the last couple games. And Andranov had 25 goals, which is nice. Ryan McLeod could be traded, so we have a lot of good pieces locked up for a long time. We just need to put the parts around them. I don't think we got any awards. I just want to see Artem Levshinov 108 points after a cup. Connor Bedard 72 goals. This is getting really ridiculous out here. Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup here. They get their 3rd in 4 years, 5th time in a finals in a row, which is crazy. We probably could get another first if we would trade McLeod. And he's down to an 83, so maybe we should have traded him at the last deadline. Our defense is still amazing. Our goaltending is amazing. That the Dallas Stars would accept this. McLeod, Quinn, 2 seconds for pick 6, and that trade is accepted. I think we're going to take this American kid from Buffalo, Reed Jacobs, a center playmaker. That's exactly what we need. And then for our 2nd pick here, hey, another American, Nolan Fitzhenry. That's perfect. These coaches is essentially that. If you look to your right, Tage Thompson and Rasmus Dahlin, nobody really fits them except for this guy, Carl DeVoe, so he's going to be our stopgap head coach. Free agency, I've scoured the net, and I'm in a bit of a dilemma. Do I sign Mark Stone for 1 season, or do I sign like 2 guys like Nemestikov and Kraus? I think we have enough depth. I think we're going to go all in on Mark Stone here, give him a no movement, and sauce this up to like 12 mil. Stone has signed a contract, and the reason we couldn't go for a multi-year deal is because Devin Levi needs an extension on January 1st. Sabers have all 88 plus overalls in their top 6. We have a +3 on the 3rd line now with Mark Stone. I mean, this has to be the best team we have put together so far in Buffalo. Now an 88 overall goaltender. Be the coach forever, but Carl, let's see what you think about this team. And he thinks we can go for the cup here in year 3. Hear that said we were going for the cup. I don't really know what's going wrong here. Is it just the chemistry between some people? -7. Okay, it looks like our bottom 6 is just terrible, so maybe we need to switch something up there. Our bottom defense pairs suck ass. What is going on? I think we found the problem. Colton Ellis, as good as he is in real life, he sucks ass in this game, so we need to find a new goalie ASAP. We are going to package Colton Ellis, and I'd say like a 5th round pick, just something random, for Brandon Bussey. Hopefully that's the upgrade we need. He kind of turned it around, so that's good to see. But let's see how the boys are doing. Tage, I feel like he should be better than this. I don't really know what's wrong. Maybe he just doesn't shoot enough. He doesn't really score enough either. Maybe he just needs a playmaker on his line. Josh Norris, 38, and Dranov has 20. Maybe we need to move Zach Benson up to that first line at some point to try and get Tage, or just try and trade for a playmaker. I mean, I don't really know why it's this hard to get Tage really good. And Brandon Buss, he sucks ass, but that could have been with his old team. And no, he's even worse than Colton Ellis. That is embarrassing. Finn Levi, we are going to sign him here. A solid 50% team, no trade clause. So hopefully he accepts that. So we'll have a little bit of money to work with at the deadline. Thing that could make sense is trading for Brady Tkachuk. We don't really have a power forward, and he for some reason wants to come to Buffalo, and I guess that's where he played his World Juniors, scored that sick outdoor goal, but looks like it's not going to happen. I know Buffalo hates patiency, but I think our best move here is to just be patient, chill out. We've been playing better as of late. Don't rush anything. Another year of missing the playoffs when we were expected to win the cup, but I think once we get a real superstar coach, it'll be okay. Tage Thompson played a lot better with Benson on his line. I just think we need to figure out the bottom six. I think our top part of our lineup is amazing. Once we figure out these bottom guys, once we figure out who to put where, we will be a stud of a team. Like, scoring might have gone crazy this year. Quinn Hughes on Seattle, 105. 3 defensemen hit 100. That is not a good sign. What happened? Nathan MacKinnon scored 75 goals. Will we get the number 1 pick, though? We are picking at 13. That's honestly really mid again. We're 13 in the draft. Our forward core is a C. Everything is neutral except for our depth. That makes sense. I think I need to start looking into exactly what's our weakness. Backup goalie prospects, just all of that. Bro, Beck Malenstein literally has no value other than a 6th or a 7th. That is absolutely embarrassing. I guess the Lightning can have more grinders. I think this experience of having 5 good and 1 bad defenseman needs to end so Jacob Bryson can get traded. There is no one at the 13th pick we have scouted, so if we move Isaac Rosen, we can get Brett Howden. Now you might be like, Brett Howden for the 13th pick is ridiculous, but it's the price you pay when this draft class sucks ass. We saw it in this year's 2025 draft. Teams were trading picks left and right that were good picks for, mid players, but I mean, it worked out in the end for some teams. Mark Stone, Seamus Casey, Noah Oslin. I mean, pretty much every single player has been re-signed. I don't know why we're running it back when we missed the playoffs, but we are. Is this smart? I'm not too sure. Going like 2.2 for 4 years with Andranov. I mean, this could work out. This could backfire on us. Hellenius won't sign with our team. We can get Rucker McGrody. I feel like I've traded for him a lot, unfortunately. I don't really want to trade for the same players, but he's coming to the team. We're in the 2029 season, and here's what we are rocking with. I mean, we have a very deep team again. I feel like we fixed some of the player types and stuff. We got into a bigger team. So, fellas, we are trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and see you guys at 1,000. I think this is the first time this entire time that we've had a record at this point in the season where it's not in the negatives. I'm liking what I'm seeing. The plus minus has gotten a lot better on all of our players. The only problem right now is, how are we ever going to get goaltending? Have our best record at the deadline so far. The boys are buzzing. Tage Thompson's looking like a stud. Looks like, again, the problem is our bottom 6. For some reason, we can never figure that out. I don't know if it's the players. I don't know if it's the coach. I don't know what it is. Stone is an absolute stud, and he only has 5 goals. That is embarrassing for the center core, right? Brett Howden, 9 goals. Andranov, 9 goals. 6 goals. 1 goal for Anton Wahlberg. What are we talking about? Wahlberg into Brazo. Wahlberg is an 80 overall. You know, he's a young player, but unfortunately, he is kind of replaceable if we're being honest. And Brazo's an 82. That helps. We're going to do the same thing. Just upgrade an 80 into an 82. Get the 6th round pick in here. And I thought that was going to be enough. I can't lie. So we'll throw in a 6-7. A little 6. Okay, it's 2026. I can't lie, I just realized I completely forgot to look at Philip Tomasino's stats to see if he was okay for the 4th line. But you know what, we're going to run with it here. Here's our 4th line, an alrighty 4th line. I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll run with it. I'm tired of just, you know, having these bottom 6 young guys who could develop but may not develop. We need development right now. We need to be back in the playoffs. On, boys, let's go. I told you these were the missing pieces. We are back in the playoffs. I've never seen the coach bar that low. Back in the playoffs, 2nd time in 4 years, and Tage Thompson's up to 78 points. Look what happens when you put a playmaker on his line. How did Tomasino and those guys do? You know what? They were better than the guys we had before. Benson, 36 goals. We don't really have a pure playmaker on this team. That's the one thing that may take us to the absolute next level. We have very good puck-moving defensemen, but I guess that doesn't really mean anything. This is what happens with your This is what happens when you're mid, bro. This is what happens when they got Thomas Chabot. How is that even possible? What is this no tax? This is great. 90 overall Thomas Chabot on this team. Let's see. Yep, we lose game 1 and we win game 2. Hold up. We are up 3-1, boys. Do not choke. This is a chance to get to the 2nd round. Come on. Ilya Mikheyev scores. Okay, yeah, this game's okay. Alright, boys. Panthers had 60 wins. I had no clue. Come on, boys. Even more reason to beat them. Zach Benson scores. It is 2-1. We have not jumped in at all in this rebuild. We still do have a jump in. You know, I don't want to cheese it too much, but we have to get to the jump in first. Maybe we don't need it. Michael Kesselring. Mackie Samoskevich scores. I was about to say Michael Kesselring gold has a gold rocket, but that doesn't matter anymore. Up for Tomasino. Tomasino in, Kesselring shooting, yes, Rutger McGrody, that might have been the fastest goal I've ever scored. That was low-key, just pure luck, but, I mean, I'm enjoying it so far. Hopefully, you know, we can get this dub, but if we don't, we have to go to overtime CPU. Let's see, Barkov is off the ice, so if we win this draw, Norris does, we do have full pressure. Come on, 14 seconds to go. Kulik in, Yuri Kulik in, backhand. What a save by Hill. Norris tied this thing up. Nice. Josh Norris, Doan in. Oh, Doan can't get it. Shoot. Kulik in. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Just don't take a penalty. Okay, we're headed to overtime. Overtime in the KeyBank Center. The fans are rocking. Let's see if we can take this one home, or will we be headed back to Florida for Game 7. Yes, we are off to round 2. Come on, boys. Let's go. Oh, come on. We are off to round 2. We have slayed the Demons. We have beat the Florida Panthers. We are headed to round 2 of the playoffs. And you guys guess who scored? Who else would it be? Benson takes it in. And the captain, the Swedish generational sensation, Rasmus Dahlin, has sent us to the 2nd round. We have the Tampa Bay Lightning, Gensel, Point, Kucherov. I mean, this team is nasty. They have Jake Neighbors. Like, again, how is stuff like this possible? This no tax thing is crazy. Sean Dursey as well. What? We're down 2-0. Come on, boys. We got this. We got this. And we are down 3-0. Okay, this thing is probably over, but game number 4 here. There we go. Andranov and Norris. Josh Doan scores. I completely forgot to jump in. That could have backfired so easily. 1 game at a time. Let's go. Let's go here. 1 game at a time. That's all we need to do. Yuri Kulik scores. Okay, yeah, this one's over. We are eliminated from the playoffs. Though progress is progress, and Josh Norris had 9 points. Did anyone underperform? I do not see. I see Alex Tuck. Where is Tage Thompson? Tage Thompson had 3 points in 11 games, and he was a minus. What just happened? Tage Thompson, you may have to be traded. Oilers have won the Stanley Cup. Too many random cup winners here. At least we're not picking in the lottery again, but we need to find a way to improve this team somehow. Yeah, I have a feeling that Tampa Bay made the finals, and yes, they did. So we beat the President's Trophy winners, beat the Hart Trophy winner in Kachuk at least, so that's, I guess, a positive sign. I have 17, and if we picked up the Kings' first round pick, we would have got number 1, but looks like our forward core has jumped to a B. And another thing that I completely forgot until now, Jacobs and Fitzhenry are going to be in the NHL next year. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw, but if we scroll all the way down here, we gave up the 13th overall pick for an 81 overall. It is what it is. Who cares at this point? We made a good run. Radim Murka could be in the NHL next year. There's a lot we can do. Yeah, I think we just gotta bite the bullet at this point and trade him for like a 3rd round pick or something. Does anyone have something, kind of decent? Well, I guess we'll take the Red Wings one. Now, we need to take a look because Radim Murka's coming up now. He is a very raw prospect. He doesn't look very good, but, I mean, that's just unfortunately how EA develops him. I think he can be good. Now, the obvious move is to trade away Seamus Casey, but, I mean, Seamus Casey is under a really good deal, so we can save money with one of these guys. I don't really know which one we're going to trade yet. Could get a late first in this draft, but I think I'm going to make that decision at free agency as a franchise player goes number 1. We're going to pick at 17 here, no rush again. Don't really know what we should do. There's a couple center, sniper, 2-way forward, but I think we're going to take this defenseman here. He's also American, but he's only 2 years away apparently. I guess that was cap. Maybe his development's faster. I'm not too sure. I feel like it's just an upgrade. Like, he has a better scheme fit, but it's really close. Shout out DeVoe. I mean, he has basically the same thing as DeVoe, but he's a little bit better, so. Tage Thompson, are we going to sign this extension? I mean, obviously we are. I think it's like, what, 10.85 million? There we go. I think that's a perfect deal for us. I've always wanted to do this, man. A 6-7 contract for Devin Levi. Oh my god, he accepts it right away. This is legendary. Then are we gonna do this deal with you? I'm not too sure. I guess we might as well, right? Like, we got nothing really to lose, so we might as well do something like this. A lot of money, but I think the one player I'm willing to offer here is Nick Waugh. I mean, it's just a good trade or pickup. Muse is here, okay. Tage Thompson accepting, Samuelson accepting, Waugh accepting. Okay, so now we just have Norris and Byram left. Josh Norris, I don't think I'm gonna trade him, but I think I'm gonna wait a tiny bit. And then Bowen Byram we'll see as well, but let's see what we can get Norris for. Bowen Byram, I was looking to trade Samuelson or Kesselring, but I mean, if we can trade Bowen Byram here for the 1st round pick of the LA Kings, maybe we trade our own first, I'm not sure. Trading Bowen Byram, look at this. We signed him for 7.25. Now I will say our defense is really expensive. We don't have a lot of money for Josh Norris, however we do have everyone signed for next year, and not all of them have eligibility to be traded. I want to sign Josh Norris. I don't know if he's worth this price tag. I'm going to wait till the start of the year, I think. Wait for Josh Norris' price to go down, and hopefully it does. Here are the lines. Fitzhenry and Jacobs, 2 guys we drafted in 2027, both making their debuts here. The young guy line with Andronov, and man, Radim Murka's also making his debut. This team's good. Michael Kesselring, but as you saw, he wasn't in the starting lineup, and I just think, his time has come in Buffalo. He's been good, but in real life he's always injured, and we just don't need a 5-star shot. Like, we can use a 1st round pick from San Jose. We will make one minor upgrade. We will try and upgrade Philip Tomasino along with, I guess, next year's 7th round pick to try and get Tumala. This is way too much. I just swapped next year's 7th for this year's 7th, and they accepted it. So Tumala's on the team. We got another first round pick for Kesselring. I think we're ready for the season. 41, 18, and 4. The Buffalo Sabres are absolutely cooking. And Zach Benson has 43 goals. Looks like our bottom 6 still sucks, so that's a problem. We're going to need to fix that at some point. Darlene is a point per game, though, so that's nice. This might be a crazy trade, but I think Andranov is one of the reasons why we suck ass, because he's a great player, but he just doesn't really fit. We have too many snipers, and I think that we could get Cutter Gauthier, a big bruise and heavy power forward. We've needed power forwards for a while. Okay, we'll take that. And Cutter Gauthier, now the thing is, he is under a 1-year deal. I think that's why the Ducks were willing to give him up so easily. But he's going to play power play for us. He's going to play penalty kill for us. Absolute stud. The unfortunate thing is that Gauthier does want a crazy extension, so we're not going to do it yet. Hopefully playing on the third line will kind of lower his price. It's not really a surprise this year, but Dan Muse has said we have made the playoffs. Again, I don't know why that influence and those stuff are so low, but absolute scam, boys. We had 113 points, right? In terms of the entire league, we are the 4th best team, but 3 of the teams are in our division. 4 of the teams are in our division. That is crazy. Tage has kind of found his groove, 75. Norris, 54. Jacobs, 32 as a rookie. That's not bad. Here, Kulik 76. Zach Benson had 53 goals. Cutter, the minus isn't good, but he scored a lot. And then Fitzhenry, 24 points is kind of diabolical. But it's okay, they're all rookies. Darlene, 89 points. That's got to be a career high. Nice season by Levi, too. The Detroit Red Wings are our opponent in round 1, and Marco Casper has turned into a 92 overall. Dylan Larkin's in 89. They have our old boy Mark Stone, Ryan Rubrock. This team is absolutely nasty. Oh my, they are sick. We are up 3-0. Can we close it out here on home ice? There we go. We sweep the Detroit Red Wings. We have the Maple Leafs in round 2. Austin Matthews put up, he's been going crazy. Willie Nylander, I think he led the entire league in scoring, which is ridiculous. But they have a pretty good team around them. Their bottom 6 in their D-core isn't great, but that's kind of how they are in real life. UPL is on this team. That is sick. We are playing our old goalie. We didn't really have him for long. Oh, shoot. I accidentally simmed all 3 games. Come on, boys. And we are down 3-0. Hopefully, these moves are going to start working out. I'm not really too sure what to do, but we kind of have cooked up a random lineup here. Hopefully it works. Game 4 in Toronto. Here we go. Gauthier and Kulik score 5-2. Seamus Casey has 2. We put up 7 here in Game 4. Not gonna lie, for these playoff runs, I've completely forgot to turn on injuries, but we're gonna turn them on in a sec. Thompson and Casey score. It is 2-2. Max Domi has tied it. We can use our jump in here. Might as well just not turn them on the entire playoff run. The Toronto Maple Leafs have scored 4-2. I was about to jump into Willie Nylander. We need a goal, but it looks like it's not going to happen. The Buffalo Sabres fall in round number 2 again. Zach Benson has turned into a superstar. Kulik, Thompson, all the boys played okay. Fitzhenry did good. Did anyone kind of sell? Tuck, Gauthier only 1 goal. Owen Power only 3 points. Radim Murka was a +5, so we can't even blame his no points. Colorado Avalanche have won the Stanley Cup here, and who is going to get the number 1 pick in 2030? Again, it's Nashville. Watch what's going to happen. The Toronto Maple Leafs are going to have made the Stanley Cup Finals, of course. Of course, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Bro, if we just win these series, we genuinely are champions by now. We do have 2 firsts, but the San Jose Sharks were good this year, so that first means absolutely nothing. Our depth in forward core is a weakness. We need goalie prospects, so those are 2 things we can address. Okay, we're making another trade with the Ducks. We're going to try and move up to number 11. I guess that was accepted straight away. And with the 11th overall pick, hopefully our guy isn't taken here. We're going to take Verindo here, and he's going to be a 74. I know we have too many snipers, but we're going to take an elite medium sniper here. 51 overall. That is cooked. Cutter, why does it have to be so difficult, bro? We should have just signed him. at the deadline, but I think 6.5 should work. Hopefully that does. Josh Norris just doesn't care about the clause. It doesn't move his interest at all, so we'll try 6 mil for 3 years. We have the cap space to bring both these guys back, and they could play crucial roles on our team, and they both can be traded, so that's pretty good, and both of them accept. We can sign Owen Power to an extension. I don't really know how much he wants. I guess we could go 9.25. I do want him to accept, but I do think he will accept that. Okay, Jacobs, we're going to offer 6 mil over 3 years. Hopefully he accepts that. And then, Rutger, we're just going to offer this without the clause, basically 2.5. Hopefully he accepts that. I think this is season 6 here, and we have had a good rebuild so far. We've made a lot of progress from what the Buffalo team is in real life, but now we just kind of have to get over that hump and win the cup. Wins again for the Buffalo Sabers at the deadline. I don't know what we had last year, but hopefully, so far I'm not okay, Tumala is the only person with a minus on defense. Seamus Casey's a -8. Man, that is cooked. Now, I will say I absolutely hate making the lines over, so it is the most lazy way to play Chell, but I just make the trades before the deadline. But we're going to trade for Braz here. He's a better two-way forward. This is the team that will do it here. I believe in every one of these players. I think that Braz upgrade could be good. It took me a little bit to make the lines, but hopefully this is the winning formula. Won our division. Rasmus Dahlin, 102 points. Benson, 87. Thompson, just a 75-point merchant. Look at all those 30-goal scores. Jacobs had 30 goals. Man, the boys are a buzzing this year. I can't lie. Oh, Braz played well, but bro, LA was that bad. That is crazy. In net, Devin Levi wasn't great. Maybe we move on to Yaskin. I'm not going to make that decision right now, though. And here is the season stats. Victor Fedorov is a rookie at 23 years. Oh my! Cale Makar had 133 points. Matthews had 73 goals. Here we go. This team is really good. The Montreal Canadiens, they have a absolutely stacked squad. We are down 3-2 against the Montreal Canadiens. Come on, boys. Game 6. Here we go. Hey, come on, we still have our jump in here. Cutter Gauthier scores. Josh Doan scores. Here we go. It is 2-2. Ethan Belchetz, Yuri Slavkovsky. Of course, the Sim's going to go this way. And please, just somebody steal this puck from Bolduc. Why are they playing reg? Who plays like this? Gauthier, trying to get it. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Shoot the puck. Tuck. No! We lose in the first round. Bro, we actually just lost in round 1. I don't really know what to fix. I don't know if it's the goaltending. Should we move on from Levi? The Dallas Stars have won the 2031 Cup. We are about to head into the 2032 season, and we have not won a Stanley Cup yet. How is our forward depth still weak? Oh no, Josh Norris dropped to an 82. That's not a good sign, boys. Oh no, we're going to have to probably trade our first or trade Levi to get off that contract. We are going to trade Devin Levi in a sec. We're going to trade these guys in the offseason, but I'm going to take our boy Isaac Osgood here. He's an 80 overall playmaker. This is exactly what we need. If we can actually pick up the Oilers first this year, this could be used at the deadline to be a good trade asset. We could pick up that medium elite goalie, but we'll see. Looks like the 4th is rejected. Are we going to get the 1st? I guess not. I think I'm just going to give up on the draft. We'll just give up for next year. 1st and a 2nd for a 1st. Okay, we are going to get the Oilers first. We are giving them a lot, but we are going to bank on the fact that the Oilers suck. They can take those bad contracts. Look how many people we have to re-sign. Oh my goodness. Fitzhenry, okay, he doesn't want a lot, so we'll do that. Kulik, he doesn't want a lot, we'll do that. Gauthier, he wants a pretty big raise, and then oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, I think the move is just not signing Dahlin, trying to sign everybody else, and then go from there. Hopefully, after everybody else signs, Dahlin will be like, okay, let me join the boys again. Come on, Dan, man, this might be your last chance as the head coach. I'm not too sure, but I like to hear that. We're going for the cup this year. Dude, look at this. We have Matty Beniers on our third line center role. Josh Stone's on the fourth line, but he's on power play 1, penalty kill 1, so it's okay. On defense, I mean, we have everybody good. Goaltending, we have an 88 overall goalie. I mean, man, this team is just nasty. Oh my, come on boys, let's go. 60 wins, this is what we are made of. 130 points for the boys, top in goals, best goals against. Oh my, our power play was ridiculous. Zach Benson 100 points, Darlene 85, Tage Thompson's a point per game, Owen Power had 70 points. Where are the boys? Matty Beniers had 48, Josh Doan had 47 on the fourth line. That's how you keep your guys happy. Some guys were minuses, I don't care. Oh no, Gavin McKenna 94, Trevor Zegras 91, Matt Michkov 91. This is our reward for winning 60 games. Landon, dude, yo, what happened here in Philadelphia? There we go. We sweep the Philadelphia Flyers. I completely forgot to commentate. I just simmed 4 games. I don't really know why I did that, but you know what? We have made it to the second round. And in the second round, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs. We lost to this team earlier. Matthews still had 100 points, but they have lost a lot of their depth. They have rebuilt their blue line, though. Let's go, boys. Come on, make it 3-1. There we go. There we go. We have a chance to go to the conference finals. The first time in like 26 years. Don't choke. Radamerka scores 4-1. Benson, Power, Darlene, and we are off to the conference finals here in Buffalo. Conference finals. We have the Carolina Hurricanes. We have finally made it out of the Atlantic Gauntlet. We have to face the perennial conference finals team here. And we are down 3-0. Okay. We're not doing this. We can figure this out, guys. We can figure this out. And Muse is up to an A+, so I'm going to trust him. Go with his preferred lines. Looks like he wants Fitzhenry on the first, Kulik on the fourth. On defense, it's the same thing. In net, it's the Biaskin X Factors. Okay, here we go. Game 4. Let's go. Stankoven scores. Seth Jarvis scores. It is 2-1. Yes, let's go. Yuri Kulik, shorthanded goal. Come on, boys. Just hold on until overtime. And, I mean, unfortunately, I'm going to have to use my jump in here. Our season on the line. This may be our best chance at a Stanley Cup. This is the best team we have put together. Do not let the Carolina Hurricanes sweep us. We need to do something. Fitzhenry's in. Fitzhenry shooting save. Jacobs going to pick off the puck. Here's Beniers and Matty Beniers. We'll walk it in. Matty Beniers in. Matty Beniers all the way. Beniers in. Yes! Matty Beniers, the free agent pickup, and we have life. Can stick on the ice, FestiveFruits, calendar sim, and get the dub, but we're not going to cheese the game. And hopefully we can come back here. Come on, Buffalo. We got this. Yes, sir. Zach Benson has scored 4-3. Come on, boys. Let's go. Okay. Good job. We are out of the conference finals. Damn, bro. I really thought this was the year. I guess not. I don't really know what to say. But shout out the team. I mean, we played well. We just couldn't get it done, I guess. Edmonton Oilers. Oh, okay, we gave them Levi and they won the cup. That's great. The scariest thing is we don't have Rasmus Dahlin under contract. That is rough right there. Now, the question becomes, is Rasmus Dahlin going to ask for more now that he is going to enter free agency? I think we have to offer him something like this. 16, we'll go 17 million for the captain, and he accepts. Why do we have enough for Matty Beniers? I don't really know how that's really possible, but I mean, a 1 year is not going to hurt anybody. We give him a no movement clause. 7.75. If he says yes to that, that could be legendary, and we sign McGrody too. We're going to see if we can get pick 5 from the Golden Knights for Samuelson, our elite prospect, and a second round pick. That's not going to be enough, but I mean, we could probably throw in something else. Okay, we're going to trade for Skinner here. He's a 76 overall 18-year-old. At least he'll have some sort of trade value. So we do get off $6 million in Samuelson. So I think we'll have enough money to re-sign everybody here. And what do we do here with our first pick? We could take this elite low guy, Mar, but I think we're going to take Rick Wolf. You know, he seems like he could be really good, so unfortunately we have to scroll all the way back, but he's a 74 overall. And we pick up an elite goalie here, Yoshida. He's a 60 overall, which is actually pretty good. Well, looks like Matty Beniers didn't sign, so we're going to have to go somewhere else. Not gonna lie, there was about an hour and a half of footage, so I'm just gonna tell you what we did. We got Ryan Rubrock. We traded him for Kutagoche, same contract, just better player. Then, I mean, we got, where is it? This guy right here. We didn't have the money to re-sign Josh Doan, so we picked up Gaspard and Brock Cripps for Radimirka. So, Radimirka and Josh Doan, so that was a pretty good trade. Verdino's coming up to the NHL, so we somehow signed our guys here. Yeah, Yaskin was like 9.75, and Zach Benson, I don't think we can see it from here, but he was like 15 mil. So that is a lot of money, but we are going to win a Stanley Cup this year, so it does not matter. We won 56 games, that is perfect. Dahlin had 108, Benson had 89, but none of the regular season stats matter to the boys. All that matters here is the playoffs. That's all we really care about. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I already simulated the first round. We won in 5 games. The first round doesn't matter to us. Second round, we were up 3-2, we lost, and now we are in game 7. Come on, Detroit. Show us what you got. 2-0, 3-0. Okay, I'm not letting this happen. Come on, boys. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, we just scored. Owen Power, a beautiful shot. Goalie pulled. We score 1, so we have 2 more to go. And Rubrock has scored, so we have 1 more goal to go. Goalie pulled, and Ryan Rubrock scores a nasty tuck. Yes, sir. There we go. The captain, Rasmus Dahlin, has tied this thing at 3, bro. I have not sweated this hard at NHL in like 2 months. Look at this. Nice pass from the rookie. Back to Dahlin. Cheesy one-timer. I don't care. Now, I will say we have gotten very lucky this game. A lot of our shots that shouldn't have gone in, and they have hit a couple posts. So this very well could turn into a loss if we don't play carefully. Yep, I fucking told you. I don't know how, but we are at the exact same spot we were last year. Second round, game 7, Detroit Red Wings. Traded Jacobs for Hartle, but Hartle was on the Red Wings. We got Connor Zary. I honestly forgot how we got him. And I don't think we made any other changes on this team. He is putting together a legendary playoff run. Kutagoche is here as well. This team is just stacked. So if we can get past this team, I think we have a cup in the bag. Look at this. 64 wins, and Benson had 103 points. Come on. If we get past these guys, we are Stanley Cup champions. Ryan Rubrock scores. It is 1-1. Yanni Nurmi scores. I have not used my jump in yet, so we can use that when we need to. Don't let Detroit score on the power play, please. Oh my god, Nolan Fitzhenry. Yes, we have done it. Nolan Fitzhenry, we have defeated the Demons. Shout out Yaskin. We are off to the conference finals. 2:29 to go. Game 7 of the conference finals. A chance to go to the Stanley Cup finals. I wasn't paying attention at all, but we have a chance to go to the finals, but we have to defend for 2 minutes and 29 seconds here, boys. Is pulled. Why is it another game 7? Oh my goodness, Ben Kittle almost just scored that. Come on, boys. Go Fitzhenry. You have quick release. Go, buddy. Shoot. Fitzhenry, what are we doing? Nice pass. There we go. Oh, baby. Gaspard Leu has sent us. Let's go. Look at the boys celebrating on the bench. 3, 2, what are we doing? 1. And the Buffalo Sabers, for the first time since like 1924, are headed to the Stanley Cup Finals. The first time since 1999. Game 7 clutches, and Rasmus Dahlin is going to shake Bettman's hand. 36 years of waiting, but the Buffalo Sabres are back in the finals. We have the Calgary Flames, who have JJ Peterka. This is absolutely ridiculous. They have a really good forward core. They have a really good D core. This is going to be a tough series. Here we go, and game 1 is a dub. Game 2, can we take both at home? No, we don't. Game 3, come on, boys. Let's go. That's a dub. Game 4, a chance to go up 3-1. Let's go. There we go. 3 chances, boys. 3 chances. Oh, no. Don't let this happen. There we go, Leo. Baby, the Stanley Cup is in Buffalo. Oh my goodness, Sabres fans have never tasted this in their life. 7 seconds to go, 4 seconds. Zary just gonna chip it in, and the Buffalo Sabres, after so many years of rebuilding, are Stanley Cup champions. Let's go, man. This is the hardest I've had to work for a rebuild. I swear this franchise is cursed, but we somehow won a cup. Of course, it's Rasmus Dahlin, 26 points. Man, that is crazy. I literally recorded an entire outro for this video and deleted it, and I was like, let me run a couple more years, and we won a cup. I'm in franchise history, what has to be the greatest player to ever play for the Buffalo Sabres, other than maybe Alexander McGillney, Gilbert Perreault. Rasmus Dahlin is a captain of a Stanley Cup champion team. Gonna hand it off to Tage Thompson, man. What a legend. Tage Thompson is a Stanley Cup champion, baby. In the future of Buffalo, he's gonna apparently turn into a 92 overall franchise player. Zach Benson is also a Cup champion. Rubrock and Benson were crazy. That first line went crazy. Connor Zary had 9 goals. Nobody was a minus, basically, except for our fourth line. Who really cares about that? And in net, Yaskin was terrible in the season, but he was great in the playoffs. It ends this video as the highest assist and most game played Saber of all time. Tage Thompson has 425 goals, and these guys are still playing. They could break records. But for now, it takes until 2034 to rebuild the Buffalo Sabres. If you want to watch another video, click on screen, and I'll see you guys in the next one.